Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Financial Literacy Simplified. Yesterday, somebody challenged me. I was teaching about if you want to succeed in business, target the middle class, the lower middle class, and the less privileged, or what is called the poor. In the process, somebody asked me, and I want to read the question verbatim. He asked me, thanks, bro. If I have 10K, which business will I start? It was a very tough question because 10,000. Is it possible to start a business? Yes. Is it easy? Absolutely not. It is not easy. In fact, somebody in the comment sections was making fun that some alcoholic brands sell or even go for more than 10,000. I did some research on what 10,000 shillings can do, and I found two categories. Somebody who is starting a business just from scratch, and another person who has the privilege of having own compound. So you have your own compound and you want to start some business and your capital is 10,000. In all these guidelines, I will take you through what is the requirement, what are the things in terms of maybe skills and the items you will buy, and how will you market yourself. So I came up with about 7 businesses if you are to start from scratch. Somebody who doesn't have the privilege of having own compound, and you will help, we shall go through them one by one. The first one that I got was to start the business of selling items like Smokies and eggs. If you are to sell Smokies and eggs, what will be the requirements? You will need, of course, to buy the Smokies. You will need to buy the eggs. The Smokies may cost you around 20 bob. You sell them at 30. Eggs would cost you around 15 bob. You could sell them at 30 or 25 shillings. You will need to have additional things like tomato paste, chili sauce. There is what they call, you will need kachumbari. You will need a trolley where to transport them. Somebody may need something like even like a bucket where to place those eggs. Remember, 10K is not a lot. So you talking about owning a cart, unless you lease that cart, if you are to buy that cart that they normally push, your 10K will not be enough. You will also need charcoal jiko, where you will need to cook things. And where can you will also need some toothpicks. Where can you sell? Remember, having an idea is good, but where will you get the market? Here you can target bus stages. You can target churches. After churches are through with their service, when people are getting out, you can be strategically located. You sell them eggs and the Smokies. You can also target universities and colleges. That will be good. The next business, I think that is the second one, you can do Mandazis, chapatis, and cakes. Here, what you will need also a charcoal chico to do that. You will need some cooking flour. You will need some cooking oil. For cooking flour, there is the flour for mandazis, there is the flour for chapatis. And what I would advise you here, for cooking oil, you need to buy in bulk. The bigger the quantity, the cheaper it is. You may find if you are to buy cooking oil half liter, to make 20 liters, you need 40 half-liter bottles. But if you are to take the price of these half-liter bottles times 40 times, you may find they are even times 3, the 20-liter bottle. As you do chapatis, you will also need packaging materials. Where do you need to sell these? Construction sites could be good. You may also need to go to universities or bus stages. These are places where you can sell. You will get redeemed customers. You can also do the business of selling mobile phone accessories. We are talking about things like earphones. We are talking about screen protectors. We are talking about chargers. For these ones, you need to know where do they get these chargers. And something like a screen protector, you can buy as little as 100 shillings and sell it between 200 to 250 shillings. It is high profit making. To sell this, you will need to have a backpack, that backpack bag where you can carry them. You will need to hook them. You can hook them in stages. You can hook them where there is an assembly of many people. Sometimes you can go in buildings where they allow you to get into the buildings. We can go to the next one. You can do soaps and detergents business. Here, you can sell liquid soaps. You can sell fabric softeners. You can sell bleaches. So you will need to buy these materials. You will also need to invest in the knowledge. How do I make a soap, a liquid soap? These days with internet, it is simple. You just need bundles and you will go to the internet, learn how to make liquid soap, learn how to make fabric softener. These ones, you can hook them to the streets, in estates. I think you can also sell them. You will also, I forgot to mention, to sell these liquid soaps and so on, you will need packaging bottles. Half liter, 1 liter, 2 liters, 5 liters. So you will need to buy that. The next business that you can do is selling farm products. Things like tomatoes, onions, avocados. What you need to do is to go either, like avocados, you can go to farms where they farm these avocados and so on. You buy them at low scale and then you come and sell them. You can target weekends, or sometimes you find in Nairobi, during the weekends, or in the evenings, people place things on the streets. You place them there, you sell them and make some margin. So core products like tomatoes and onions. You can also find busy street. And when people are getting to home, you can sell them. Here are some of the requirements. You will need some transportation. Imagine you go to a farm, then you buy a whole sack of avocados. You will, of course, need money for transportation. That is motorbikes, hiring motorbikes, and so on. The next business you can do is fruit or juice vending. Again, fruits, you will buy them in large scale. You can go to the market, get some fruits. You can get a wheelbarrow where you can be able to push. And remember, we are talking about 10,000. So on the wheelbarrow, you can place your apples, you can place your oranges, where you will sell. And at the end of the day, you will have something to take home. You will also need to identify where can I get fruits at the cheapest cost, that is to buy them in the market at a large scale. The next, I think this could be the last one here, Mitumba clothes. You can sell Mitumba clothes. You can either go for small bales or what we call in quotes, camera clothes. You go to a place where they sell, you select those clothes, then you come and resell them to others. Here, you will need to identify a busy street, and majorly in Kenya, evidence has most of the times you will find people in town on weekends or in the evening when people are going back home, you can sell. And here I will encourage you to target lady products, tops, and maybe children products. These ones are the ones that will get quite ready marketing. Ladies love buying items and so on. So that is, it was in case you do not have a place that you call your own. What about that person who is in town? You have your own compound. You need to start something. And this something that you need to start, you only have 10,000. I did some research and I saw one of the businesses that you can do is like container or vertical farming. Here, the requirement you will need to buy the containers, get manure. You know, in town, you will buy even manure. Get soil that is of high quality. You will need to have sacks, soil, and seedlings. Here you can sell items, you can grow items like vegetable items, skuma wiki, spinach, tomatoes. And these ones, your target market will be your estate. You can hawk around your estate. So you may need some sacks to do that. You may need some bags to carry the vegetables and so on. The next business you can do is chicken rearing. Chicken rearing here, majorly, it's on a small scale, so you can do indigenous or what we call the kienyeji chicken rearing. You can have 4 to 6 hens and 1 cock. Remember, people these days are very conscious. They want to consume eggs that are fertilized and also eggs that are fertilized you can also sell to a market of people who want to hatch this chicken. So here you will require to build a chicken stall. You will also need to buy chicken feeds. You will also need to buy chicks. With 6 to 8 months, I think you will be done where you can now start selling eggs. You can start selling chicks, or even you can start selling what? Mature birds for sale, either for people who want to breed them or people who want to eat them. The next business that you can do small scale fish farming. Here you can do either on containers or what we call, I researched this, I think pond liners. I'm not an agriculturalist, but I saw pond liners. Here, what you need is you need to buy a liner. You need to buy some fingerlings, that is the fish. You need to buy fish feed. And within 4 to 6 months, you can be able to do what? To sell this fish is ready for sale. You can still, you are staying in an estate, you can sell this to your estate people. You can alert your estate neighbors that I will be harvesting my fish on this day. Sell it at a discounted price, and they will be able to do what? To give you your returns back. You can do some rabbit keeping. Remember, you have some compound. You can start with, let's say, less than 6 rabbits. And here, the requirement is cages. You need the rabbits themselves, and you need the rabbit feeds. Here, rabbit feeds could be in terms of pellets. You could be going to the market, buying some leftovers for cabbages, skuma, spinach. So you will need to be having ways or mechanisms to transport this. Rabbits are fast maturing. So within some months, you will be able to sell. You can sell these rabbits for those who want to breed. You can sell meat. There are people who also keep rabbits as pets. The last business that you can do, if you have an owned compound, you can do seedlings. Seedlings here could be for ornamental plants. It could be seedlings for fruits. What you need here is soil, you need manure, and the seedling type that you want. How do you sell it? You will just alert your neighbors that you have seedlings. You can even go to some places. You find in town, there is some place that they do sell seedlings. You can go place them there, and you will be able to get something. Remember, 10,000 shillings is not a lot of money. So you will invest this money and grow slowly. I wish you well. Let's continue learning about financial literacy simplified.